Art. What is art? Things are made by these people called artists, as they pour their souls and effort into each creation. There's no such thing as bad artwork, but all artwork can be better no matter how good they already are. Now, what do you need to make art? An art medium. Things like oil paint, watercolor, pencils, acrylic paint, crayons. You can even use whatever materials you want to make an artwork. Then, what about Minecraft? What kind of art can you make with just Minecraft? For the previous video, I said that I'm going to be doing an art project within Minecraft, but I'm not just going to do the cheap route of saying, oh, okay, let's just try and replicate what's currently trending within a Minecraft created art scene and just call it a day. No, I'm going to get corny. I'm going to get sentimental and take as long as I want to have a good think on what kind of art I would like to make. So starting with personal preferences, I always had an appeal for stylistic artworks over realism. And no, I'm not being biased, as I am pretty good at drawing realism. Okay, I'm pretty bad at realism. I like stylistic artwork for the same reason I believe like a lot of other people do. They are less restricting, for they are fictional and the styles can be individually unique. Therefore, for this video, I'm going to try my best to materialize that to create the kind of art I would do on a canvas, but the canvas is Minecraft. So again, to help find my own, I must see how it's done first by the others, i.e. doom scrolling on a variety of Minecraft creative videos, and it's safe to say I was blown away. The loosest of gooses doing a variety of videos pushing the boundary of Minecraft building and educating people on a variety of aspects of art through Minecraft, Mine67 somehow bring perspective building into Minecraft, Snarpo hosting events bring unknown master of building to light, 90s ultra-realistic painterly style builds equivalent to what digital artists can do using dedicated softwares like Photoshop, and I am absolutely sure that I'm barely scratching the surface of the Minecraft creative community. And with that, I immediately got to work. Feeling inspired to push myself to try to create something new, I started experimenting with the tools first again. I went ahead and did 2 test subjects as practices, and instead of just blindly creating shapes, I stuck with the theme of feelings. It may sound a bit weird, but it is a key aspect that needs to be considered, especially in the context of art and design, as shapes do generally affect a person's emotion. For example, brutalist buildings often induces a sense of uneasiness due to its lack of visual comfort and decorative relief, hence making it feel cold and impersonal as it's purely built for function. At least not for me though, since I like the style. Whereas the opposite, such as the Scandinavian design and organic architecture, would often feel more relaxing to look at because their integration of harmony and natural flow into the design. But Endo, those design you mentioned also has rigid and bold shapes implemented within, so how is that different to the brutalist style? Now, this is where colors comes in place. Emotions are often promoted strongly through colors, and especially stronger than shapes. If you have, for example, a structured design with an organic style, but its colors are only in the grayscale, I would say it will feel just as unfriendly as what brutalism normally be like. Therefore, combining colors and shapes is the key to creating whatever styles you desire. After around 2 days, I ended up with 2 test work: Uncertainty and Musefire. The name is pretty self-explanatory, as for Uncertainty being the first work, throughout the entire process I felt very confused and conflicted on what I like to make and what I want to make. So for the entirety of the work, it felt like I was just slapping things down and see whatever felt nice or looked nice with whatever. It wasn't until the later stage of the work where I understood my feelings and started creating this uncanny look. A false sense of symmetry is probably the best description I can give it, both unwelcome and welcoming to the eyes, and it's also a piece of work that I don't know whether I like it or not. Musefire was more of a cheat, no plan, but also at the same time carefree. So it felt like I was playing instead of making, which sort of embodies the idea of making art in Minecraft, hence I'm playing art instead of making art. But the entire process of creating this one felt so much more enjoyable than the first one, as I was not thinking, I was just making, doing the first thing that came to mind. After finishing the 2 test projects, I've started working on the final piece. I think to be able to succeed in making this final work, I'll have to somehow balance the playing from Musefire and the making from Uncertainty. A controlled extortion of artistic expressions. Okay, that was a bit too much, I think. Oh, it's going to be grand. It's going to be sophisticated, so unique and groundbreaking. I can't wait to start working on. I don't know what I'm doing. Look, sorry if you expected me to bring out an idea that's absolutely jaw-dropping and original. Believe me, I really tried. This script, before I edited it down, was actually 5,000 words of me debating with myself on one simple question that I just can't seem to answer. what really is Minecraft art? When I ask you what do you think Minecraft art is, your first thought would probably be some sort of a beautiful and meticulously designed house or megastructure with an obscene amount of details and added within to make them look as realistic as possible. And these two genres are probably the most common and popular form of expression of art within Minecraft, and both has countless subgenres within. But is that it? Now, before you cancel me, don't get me wrong, those megastructures and themed builds are all impressive in their own way, so I would definitely feel wrong to dismiss any of them myself. What I'm trying to say is this all Minecraft can offer? Builds and megastructures count towards architectural design, statues count towards sculptures, a house plus an altering of surrounding space to give an aesthetic is landscape design and architectural design. Either I have not seen enough art expressions within Minecraft created by the others, or the Minecraft creator community still has yet to reach the ceiling of Minecraft art, where it's definitely capable of more. As an art student, I almost instantaneously connected those dots to realize this when I was learning to use Axiom for the first time on the previous video, and that opened a whole new world for me, further extending what I knew was possible with Minecraft. So I decided to take a break from the project, obviously, and went on YouTube. Since I didn't know what to watch, I just clicked on the first thing that I saw, which was a nature documentary, Blue Planet 2, that was posted by the BBC. As I was halfway through, I was suddenly inspired by the sea. What I had in mind was the environment of the ocean is much similar to art. Just like there are many species that adapted and live in the ocean, there are also ways to explore the ocean. But all of them has to first accept one thing, and that is acceptance of the surroundings, the water. So in the context of my situation, I never really accepted the idea of the fundamental concept of Minecraft art. To define that, it would be, you have the ability to create whatever you want in a world, but it also doesn't stray from the original identity of being a survival game. Hence, along the exploration or making, you always go back to a safe space. This entire time I kept ignoring that concept and tried to think Minecraft can be more. Yes, it definitely can be more, but I was trying to reach the goal without a stable foundation, and that was accepting its identity. I was practically trying to make a sculpture by only using paint. So I went back. Without dwelling so much on the idea of originality and being different, I started playing. It's a game. It's meant to be fun. Games are meant to be fun to play, and so is art. It's meant to be fun to do. I did what felt right, and I looked up references whenever I was unsure. I was having fun. And so here it is. Whether you like it or not, this is my first take on Minecraft art. And the name of this work is just gonna be a very cheesy one-liner. Greatness from small beginnings. Thank you so much to everyone who has been with me on this short journey of exploration on the artistic side of Minecraft. I've always wanted to do something like this ever since I started playing the game. Now, sadly to those who have subscribed because of my Minecraft videos, I'm not planning on making Minecraft my entire thing, as the whole point of this channel was for me to have a place to talk about whatever I found interesting during the moment. But this doesn't mean this is the last Minecraft video I will make. I'm only getting started with this channel, so I still have a long way ahead of me. But for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, do consider throwing me a like or a sub, and I'll see you all later.